Students, let us take our discussion forward. We'll start with a numerical. Find the distance between, let me take a pen. Okay. Find the distance between two successive notes in a stationary wave on a string vibrating with frequency 64 Hz. The velocity of the progressive wave that resulted in a stationary wave is 48 meter per second. So velocity is given, frequency is given. So here n means frequency. Different books use different notations. Some books use mu, some books use n. So v is equal to n lambda was the original formula. So v and n given, so you can find out lambda. V is 48, n is 64. He is asking you distance between two successive nodes. This we have discussed already. It is lambda by 2. So lambda you have worked out. So this is the distance between two successive nodes. Let's move on. Let us look into another concept called end correction. So let us first understand what is end correction. Now this is a pipe. Okay, this is a pipe. Now one end of the pipe is closed, another end is open. Okay. Now inside the pipe what is there? Air is there. So you can say air column is there. Now when this air movement happens inside, a node will be formed at fixed boundary. This we have seen in the previous examples. Always at a fixed boundary a node will be created. But at the free boundary, node will not be created. Antinode will be created. Why? Because there is no boundary condition is there. Okay, there is no rigidity is there. The air molecules can move around. Now you know that the distance between a node and an antinode you know already. Distance between node to node is lambda by 2. Okay. Now here we are calling that distance as L. Okay. Here this length of the pipe, actually the geometric length is small l. But what is capital L means? It is, see, this antinode will not be created exactly at the tip. It will be created slightly outside actually. Okay. Y means, you can see there I have used A dash. So we assume that at A it will be created, but actually it will be created at A dash because the air molecule movement is more free at A dash, not at A. So in the frequency equation, if you remember, the frequency equation we were using one capital L. So here the capital L will be this small l plus e. This is small l plus e. Okay. So it is not the geometric length, but here the antinode will be created outside. That gap between this A and A dash is called the end correction. So this is one case. Suppose the pipe is closed at both the ends. Then what happens? Now here a node will be created and here also a node will be created. That means somewhere in the middle one antinode will be created. Now what happens is, when you talk about, see I have written here n upper, n lower. So that means when you consider n lower and antinode, it will be created at A double dash. When you consider n upper and A, it will be created at A dash. Okay. So this is the point you have to catch. So here how many end corrections are coming? So this will come actually 2 times. Okay. So here L plus 2E will be the, here also L is this L. L plus 2E will be the capital L. Okay. We will see this. See, when you are calculating, here you are using this. In the yesterday class I told that we can calculate the frequency. In that frequency formula, then one capital L is there. So that L we are talking about. Okay. So you have to see whether the pipe is open at one end or closed at both ends or open at both ends. See, when you are trying to calculate this natural frequency can be calculated for any object. So in your syllabus, actually a pipe is there. Different conditions are there. Pipe open at one end and closed at another end. Pipe open at both ends. How to calculate the end correction? That is what we are studying right now. Okay. So in this situation, we have to use L plus 2E. Now this point I already discussed. You see, when both ends are fixed, this is a fixed end, here node will be created, here node will be created. In between, antinode, A means antinode, node, antinode, node. See, after node, antinode has to be created. After antinode, node has to be created. It follows that pattern. So node to node, it is lambda by 2. Antinode to antinode, it is lambda by 2 only. Then what about antinode to node? It is half of lambda by 2. So it is lambda by 4. So this is one important point which you have to understand. So here we are studying the pipe. We are studying the pipe whose one end is fixed and another end is open. Okay. So as we discussed, the antinode will be created slightly above, not exactly at that point. So here we are studying the fundamental mode. Here we are studying the fundamental mode. Okay. That means when you put n is equal to 1, obviously there is air inside. So air, when disturbance is created in the air, there will be a fundamental frequency created. Okay. So that fundamental frequency we are finding out. So here this length is equal to lambda by 4. Why? Here a node will be created, here an antinode will be created. So gap is lambda by 4. That you are calling it as capital L. Mind you, the geometric length is different here and the capital L is different here. So you can use V is equal to n lambda. Okay. L is equal to lambda by 4. You can get the wavelength. What is this wavelength? This wavelength corresponds to the fundamental frequency. So you know the lambda value. Okay. So we can find out the frequency. Let us say we know the velocity, then we can find the frequency. What is frequency? V upon lambda. So lambda value is 4L. So V by 4L. But what is L? L plus E. Because one end is open, another end is fixed. Okay. Now let us see the higher modes. See, in the initial case we have seen this case. This is the natural mode. Then this can be the higher modes. It can vibrate like this also. It can vibrate like this also. This is also possible. So these are called first and second overtones. See, anything above the fundamental frequency is called a overtone. Okay. So this is called the first overtone. Figure B is called the first overtone. Figure C is called the second overtone. Now here one very careful thing you have to understand. See, frequencies, fundamental frequency is there. First harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic, fourth harmonic, like that. Okay, they follow the order. But overtone need not be, sometimes the first overtone can be the second harmonic. Okay, so slight difference is there. You need to understand that. Overtones doesn't mean, overtones doesn't mean it is the next frequency. Again I am telling, fundamental frequency will be there. First harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic can be there, like that. But when you talk about first overtone, it can be second harmonic, it can be first harmonic also, depending upon the situation. here we will find out. So here two situations we have taken. We are calling this as left side figure as first overtone, and the right side figure is the second overtone. Now you see, in the column we have the length of the column is L. I am going with this figure. Okay, it is 5 lambda 2 by 4. See, the frequency corresponding to the first the fundamental frequency, we have called it as lambda, but corresponding to higher notes or overtones, the lambda value will be different. You see, this is the wave pattern here. Here the lambda value is different. Here the lambda value is different. Okay, so this we need to understand. So that is why lambda 2 is used. So why it is 5 lambda 2 by 4? See, node to node it is lambda by 2. Again node to node it is lambda by 2. So lambda by 2, lambda by 2. How much? It is 1 lambda. Okay. Now 1 lambda plus, again node is there, antinode is there. So 1 lambda plus lambda by 4. So you are getting lambda 2, and then you are getting lambda 2 by 4. So that is why it is 5 lambda by 4. So here capital L is equal to 5 lambda 2 by 4. So you can get the value of lambda 2. Okay, lambda 2 is 4L by 5, but you know L value will be L plus E. Why L plus E? One end is fixed, another end is free. So you have to apply one end correction. Okay, so as usual V is equal to N lambda. Here N means frequency. N is not number, N is frequency. Different books follow different sign conventions, nomenclatures. So what are we trying to find out? We are trying to find out the second frequency. Frequency corresponding to the second overtone. Okay, so it is V by lambda 2. So V by lambda 2 means lambda 2 here, you know, lambda 2 value is 4L by 5. So it will become 5 by 4L. So it is 5V by 4L. Okay, now carefully see this. Here it is 4 by V by 4L. Of course L is equal to L plus E. It is V by 4L. And what is the formula here you got? It is 5 into V by 4L. So that means it is 5 times N. If you go back to our basics, how did we find the second, the first harmonic? You put N is equal to 2. Okay, you put N is equal to 2. In the yesterday discussion I have told that, yesterday discussion, if you see it in the book, see, this was the formula, right? NV by 2L, like that. So this N value you keep on changing, the value of frequency keeps changing. When you put N is equal to 1, it is fundamental frequency. But when you put N is equal to 2, it is the first harmonic. When you put N is equal to 3, it is the second harmonic. So like that, if you see this formula, see what is happening. Now let us say V by 2L, you take it outside. Now N is equal to 1, it is V by 2L. If I put N is equal to 5, is it not 5 times frequency? It is 5 times frequency. So that is what we are discussing here. It is 5 times natural frequency. So which harmonic is this? It is fifth harmonic. Now fifth harmonic here is equal to the second overtone. Fifth harmonic is equal to the second overtone. Okay, that is what you need to catch. Now let us, so it is fifth harmonic, it is the second overtone. So continuing in this, in similar way, the pth overtone, see when it was 5, can I write it as 2 into 2 plus 1? So I can write for P 2 into P plus 1. So I can get the frequency for the pth overtone as 2P plus 1 into N. This is the general formula. This is the general formula. What happened? Is pen not working? This is the general formula. Okay, this is the general formula. N of p is equal to 2p plus 1. For which one you have derived? You have derived for one end fixed and another end free. Okay, so this you need to remember. Okay, now vibrations of air column in pipe open in both ends. So in this situation the pipe was open only in the top portion, but now what are we discussing? We are discussing the pipe is open here and here. So air column can move upside downside here and upside downside here. See, whenever there is an open, you are finding a antinode. Okay, so here also the pipe length is L only, but what will happen? Here antinode will be created, here antinode will be created. Antinode to antinode, it is lambda by 2. And what are we discussing? This figure A is natural mode. It is the natural mode, and these are higher overtones. Okay, so length of the air column will be L is equal to lambda by 2. Just now we discussed L will be equal to lambda by 2. But here we need to, you see this arrow is slightly above. It is not exactly matching. Antinode will not be formed at this tip. It will be slightly above. So how many corrections we have to take? One correction in the top, one correction in the bottom. So that is why L plus 2e. Okay. So here L is equal to lambda by 2. Lambda corresponds, what is lambda? Lambda is wavelength corresponding to natural frequency. So lambda is equal to 2L. Okay, so lambda is equal to 2L. So from here you will get the natural frequency. Okay, so you can write the equation like this also. So natural frequency, what is the equation you got? V by 2 into L plus 2E. Now this is the fundamental frequency or the first harmonic. It is the lowest frequency of the vibration. Okay, we have arrived here the lowest frequency, natural frequency. Now like in the previous case, we have to calculate now the overtones now. So the next possible mode of vibration will in the air column at both ends is shown in the figure. What is that figure? This figure. This is the natural mode. So in the next case, what is happening? How many nodes are created? 2 nodes are created. Okay, we have taken the first overtone. 2 nodes are created. How did we arrive at this? Here 1 node is created, here 2 node is created, here 3 node is created. Like that only we will move on, no? After 1 node, 2 nodes will be created. After 2 nodes, 3 nodes will be created. So in this situation, what will be the length? Now you see the lambda value has changed. So that is why we are calling it as lambda 1, because it is not corresponding to the fundamental mode. It is corresponding to some other mode. Okay, it can be the second mode or third mode. Okay, so that we need to see now. So here L is equal to lambda 1. Why we use lambda 1? From A to A, lambda 1 by 2. Again from A to A, lambda 1 by 2. How many end corrections? In top 1 correction, in bottom 1 correction. Total 2 corrections. Okay. So you total 2 corrections. So L is equal to lambda 1. So lambda 1 is equal to L. L is equal to L plus 2E. 2 corrections. So this is our formula. What are we interested? We are interested in the frequency. So frequency equation we have got. How much we got? V by L. So just go back and see what is happening here. Here you have calculated the frequency. It is V by 2L. It is the fundamental frequency. V by 2L. And how much is it here? How much is the value here? It is V by L. There it is V by 2L. Here it is V by L. So this is more. So this is 2N. Okay. This is 2 times the natural frequency. So what is 2N? 2N is the second harmonic. Okay. 2N is the second harmonic, which is the first overtone here. Second harmonic is the, see, when you put n is equal to 1, it is the first harmonic or the natural frequency. When you put n is equal to 2, same argument what we have done earlier in the formula. When you put n is equal to 1, you get the fundamental frequency. When you put n is equal to 2, it is the second harmonic. The diagram will be like this. This is the fundamental, first harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic, like this. In third harmonic, how many notes created? You see 1, 2, okay, 3, 4. Total 4 notes are created. This is a specific case. Okay, so it is 2 times n here. Okay, so similarly, if we go to the next case, we have tackled 2 notes. Okay, now we will tackle 3 notes. So how much will be the length? Again lambda will change, antinode to antinode, lambda by 2. Here it will be lambda 2 by 2. Again antinode to antinode, another lambda 2 by 2. So 1 full lambda and 1 half lambda. So 3 lambda 2 by 2. Okay. So when we move in that fashion, L is equal to 3 lambda 2 by 2. So from here we are getting lambda 2. Once you get lambda 2, see how many end corrections? 2 end corrections. Okay. So we will be getting the n2 value. So n2 value, if you calculate, see v is constant here, velocity is constant. Okay, velocity of the wave is not changing. So you get how much? 3v by 2l. So before that was 2v by 2l. Now it is 3v by 2l. That means 3 times n. So which harmonic is this? This is third harmonic. Don't get confused between harmonic and overtones. They are totally different things. Harmonic means, fifth harmonic means put n is equal to 5. Seventh harmonic means put n is equal to 7. But seventh overtone doesn't mean that you will put n is equal to 7 every time. Okay, harmonic and overtones are totally different things. So here the third frequency, the third harmonic is the second overtone. Okay, is the second overtone. Why it is second overtone? Because you can take 2 notes, then you can go for 3 notes, then you can go for 4 notes. Directly from 2 you cannot jump to 4. Okay, so continuing in this fashion, frequency of the pth overtone, how much it will be? See, when it is third harmonic, it is the second overtone. Okay, so how did you get this? 2 plus 1 into n. Okay, this how did you get this? First overtone, 1 plus 1 into n. So pth overtone, p plus 1 into n. P plus 1 into n will be the general formula. Okay, so here it is p plus 1 into n, and earlier this is which case? Both are open. Both are open. So before that we discussed which case? We discussed this case. One end free, another end fixed. Okay, so there what was the formula? It was 2p plus 1. If you remember, it was 2p plus 1. Let me just get that slide. Okay, it was 2p plus 1 here, and when both ends are free, it is p plus 1. So these two results you should remember. If derivation is asked in the exam, board exam, you should be able to do. Okay. So where n is in this formula, where what is n? N is the fundamental frequency and p is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. You need to understand this, that n is a frequency, it is not a number. N is a frequency. Okay. So for different overtones, you can find the frequency using this formula. You have to look in the question whether both ends are free or both ends are, one end is fixed and one end is open. So here, see, when air passes through a pipe like your flute, different sounds will come. No? So the sound produced by an open pipe contains all harmonics. That is what we have seen. we have seen that, you see here third harmonic is coming, second harmonic is coming, right? First harmonic anywhere there, but in the case of one side free, one side fixed, you did not notice that. See, in this case, what is happening here? What is happening? See, directly you went up to fifth harmonic. What about second harmonic, third harmonic? There was nothing, right? So that was the second overtone. Okay, the first overtone would have been 3. We have not calculated that. So third harmonic is there, fifth harmonic is there. In between 2 and 4 is missing. But in the case of both ends open, we are getting all harmonics. That is what he is saying. Contains all harmonics. Its quality is richer that produced by a closed pipe. Okay, if you try to create a sound, which one will be better? Both sides open will be a better case. Fundamental frequency of the vibration of air in an open pipe is double that of fundamental frequency of vibration in the closed pipe. This we have already seen. When you went to the closed pipe, look here. Here we have calculated the fundamental frequency. It is n divided by 4L, and it was V by 2L there. This is 1 end close, 1 end free. Remember this value, V by 4L. Here how much is it? It is V by 2L. We have see here, this is the first case, right? So here it is how much? V by 2L. So it is double. That is what he is mentioning. This is what he is mentioning. Okay, fundamental frequency vibration in open pipe is double than the closed pipe scenario. It would be that how to calculate the end correction practically. So practical determination of end correction. Okay, so in this what you do is you take two pipes of same diameter but different geometric lengths. This is not capital L, this is the small L. You take two different pipes and you take two different geometric lengths, but the diameter is same. So you will use one condition, pipe open at both ends. So what is the V formula? Frequency into length, right? So frequency for both ends you have already derived here. Velocity formula you have derived here using how do you get velocity here? Velocity will be equal to corresponding lambda into corresponding frequency. Okay, so here you see n1 is equal to 2n. Okay, so what will be the formula become? 2n into lambda 1. Okay, so which frequency are we talking about? We are talking about the fundamental frequency. So this is what he means to say here. So pipe, for a pipe open at both the ends, what is the velocity formula? It is frequency into L1, but frequency is 2n1. Here it will be 2n2. Why here frequency changed? Because length changed. If length changes, see, a flute and a drum will have two different frequencies. The frequency of a flute will be different and the frequency of a drum will be different. Similarly, if you change the length, the frequency, the natural frequency will change. That is what it is. You can equate these two. Okay, in the place of L1 you have to write L1 plus 2E. Two end corrections because both ends are free, open. So here what are we trying to find out? We are trying to find out the value of E. Just arrange the equation and find out the value of E. So you got this formula N1 L1 minus N2 L2 by 2 into N2 minus N1. Okay, L1 L2 are the geometric lengths. N1 N2 can be found out. Okay, so N1 N2 once found out, you can use the equation and you can find out the end correction. Why this end connection is required? End connection is required so that you accurately calculate the distance between the node to node or antinode to antinode. Okay, that only will give you exact idea about how the wave pattern is. You cannot take the geometric length. Okay, it will your frequency calculation will go wrong. Your frequency calculation will go wrong. You can also find out using this for a pipe closed at one end. Here the formula is V is equal to 4N1 into L1. This we have done here in the derivation. In the derivation we were concentrating only on the frequency part, but we can see the velocity part also. See, V is equal to fundamental frequency into 4L for this case. This is what he is referring. Okay, 4N1 into L1. N1 here, N1 is not first mode, it is natural frequency. Why N1 N2 are used? Because there are two different lengths. So pipe 1 will have some natural frequency, pipe 2 will have some another natural frequency. So here also, what is our goal? L1 plus E we have to put, because pipe is closed at one end. So L1 plus E. So we have to find out this E. Arrange the equation and calculate the value of E. Here the formula comes to be N2 L2 minus N1 L1 by 2 into N1 minus N2. So this is how you determine the end correction for both the cases. Okay, for both the cases you will determine the end correction. This end correction value for the open case can be something, and for the closed case can be something else. So don't try to correlate between them. It depends upon the fundamental frequency values. So with this I would like to conclude this discussion. Okay, just make a note of all these points, and any doubts come back to me.